everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Deity Dialogues. It is I, Hez, and the person over there is T.
Hello, I'm T. Look at the budget. Look at our cool little budget. Look at what we're doing. Look at our amazing setup thanks to Heads.
Yeah, for sure. So, actually, this is like a special occasion because this is our fifth session, right?
Yes,
So
it's our fifth session today.
There's gonna be some little kinks and dinks because this is like my first time on like trying this setup up. So bear with me if there's like any feedback that you guys wanna let me know about how to improve the stream. Just let me know. And yeah, I heard from T that today is a special one.
Yeah, today's session is all about scheduling. And it's going to be an interesting session. Just because we know we don't have any answers to this, like neither me nor Hez have any real good answers to scheduling conflicts and issues. So this will truly be a collaborative effort between the chat and us today. So yeah, we will see how it goes. Scheduling issues and how to circumvent them. That will be the project to solve today.
Oh my god! Speaking of schedule, yeah, that's the beast that like it's like a difficult one to solve as all the time. So, what is it specifically that you want to talk about? What are the specifics?
Let me paint you a picture. You are, you encounter a very enthusiastic party. They want to play with you. They want you to DM. They want you to helm a game. They want you to head a game. And they say, Hez, we would really like you to, DM for us. Hey, when can we play? And then you set a schedule, you set a day where all of you are free, at the time at least, it all starts out great. It's all beautiful, green pastures. You start off 1 session, 2 session, 3 session. Everything's going great. And then around session 9 or 10, sometimes if your game lasts that long, it just goes to shit. Suddenly, one player says, "Oh, I can't make it anymore. I'm sorry, guys. Can we push it? I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't attend the game for this reason." It's probably a valid reason, and even if it's not, they're well within their right, so you really can't do anything about it. So you move on. You lose that player, whatever. That's fine. That happens. It's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the party. And then you see that trend repeat itself throughout the rest of the party. And then you're just like, what the fuck happened? And then you suddenly you look at your table and it's just you and like maybe 2 other people. And that's about it.
Oh boy.
So yeah, vivid picture painted. That is what we're going to attempt to solve today. Now we're not going to actually solve it. It's impossible to solve. It's a conundrum.
It is a big conundrum as that there are certainly factors that might contribute to it. Maybe one of them is like the player interest has gone down on the campaign. So and they don't want to say that they don't want to play anymore.
Yes.
And that's why they make like an excuse, which leads DM learns about you were doing because you don't want to play anymore. There's like certainly a distrust happening there. And another thing is like you said, life. Life is not stable no matter how hard you try, and you just have to accept it. Honestly, if they tell you the exact reason why they have to leave, and it's within their rights, as you said, to like miss that campaign. Yeah, scheduling is quite literally so difficult to handle around. So it really, there's a difference on how you approach online and offline. I think online there is certainly a barrier that you can use to say, hey, you seems it's like easier to say that,
Yeah.
hey, if you want, like, if you just can't come, just don't go.
Yeah.
And it's easier to do that. But if it's like offline, you most likely it's gonna be your friend. So and you can just talk to them
Yeah.
and say
Yeah.
that, hey, just um don't come. That's gonna be awkward and might lead to like end of friendship. So yeah.
Yep. Yes. Yes. This is the good juice that we came here for. Player egos, friend egos, and scheduling conflicts and how to circumvent them. I guess it's not that easy to do. It's it's a tough game. And when I painted the picture, I was not trying to make anyone look bad or in a certain light, because obviously anyone who wants to leave or needs to leave is well within their reason to. This is a game, this is a hobby. Not everyone needs
Mhm.
to be 100% committed, but D&D is a commitment.
Yes.
So I think that for all involved, it really needs to be a constant evaluation of, hey, how much time can I set aside each week? How much time can I set aside? When can I set aside this time?
Mhm.
If I can set aside this time. What I can do more to make this as less excruciating as possible for other people involved.
Yeah.
So those are the common issues that occur. And yeah, Chris makes a valid point. School is paying for scheduling.
Yes.
Well, school is another, like I said, that's another, valid reason for schedules to go out of whack. Sometimes you just don't have the energy, Sometimes you're just out of it. You're
Yeah.
just like, I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just
for
not
sure.
able to. I've done that before as a player, where I've just been like, I just don't have the energy to commit anymore to this each week. I'm exhausted.
That exhaustion is very valid. Maybe it is because the players themselves, the DM themselves,
Yeah.
or the story that you're playing, or your character that you're playing as is like you run out of energy to play them because you got either bored, burnt out, or frustrated. So it is, yeah, it's such a beast to tackle. I mean, there's certainly some ways to hinder it, but it's like
Yeah.
a snail
Yeah.
like
It's the snail that will
indestructible.
catch up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. And
And I've noticed this with each and every game. It's not. I think only one shots are impervious to this, or like short form campaign. That's it. Like if you have like 3 or 4 episode campaigns or 3 or 4 chapter campaigns, then fine. It's not as susceptible to dying the kind of death that long form campaigns die. Yeah, no, I think it's inevitable in most like long form campaigns, ones that are kind of indefinite.
yeah, certainly. Well, how would you try to stave off the beast
Hey,
that comes with
I've not,
scheduling?
I've not been successful so far.
I mean, there's certainly some tips, right?
I mean, you can try as much as you can. I think that when it does happen, it's always good to take stock of what the player is feeling. And if it's something that you can control, and if it's not something you can control, then there's not much you can do about it. But, asking for feedback is always good. Asking for, hey, if there's anything I can make your experience better, if I can do something to make your experience feel better, and you feel better about joining each week, then please let me know. I'll be happy to do it. I'm only human. But I think at least 7 times out of 10, I think it's really not anyone's fault. It just falls away.
It's such a difficult thing to answer about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know.
yeah, I think one ways to like stave off is they said like maybe like check in with the players if they see they want to continue, and
Right.
if it's like a small group, just uh if it's like your friends, maybe you can switch games, check another campaign,
Yeah.
or play another one shot, or just have like
Yeah.
a friend night. Another
Yeah.
maybe another maybe for like online group. You can just have a monetary break to just generate the
Yeah.
interest, because if the players really like what you're doing, they'll if after the break they'll be sure to come back and
Yeah.
come
They'll
back
stick
and
around.
play.
Yeah.
They'll stick around. So yeah, and if they do stick around, that means those are the players you want to play with.
Exactly. Exactly. And more times than not, you're the ones that ye get along with, and the ones that ye are like more, click with, they'll find their way back to you. DM or players. I know. What a romantic sentiment. What a
Hmm.
romantic thing. They'll find their way back to you. Just set them free. Um, but no, I think Beat Boop 6 brings up a good anecdote. Is that like have one campaign where one of our players has essentially become part time, ended up having to postpone for months at a time just because every week they would have some reason they couldn't play, in brackets, all valid reasons, but it just became every week, not game related reasons. So DM asked if they would be okay with us playing whether they were or weren't available, which they were understanding of. And that's a very healthy way, I think, to solve this situation.
All in all, it is just you need to like communicate with your DM and the players to ensure that there's some sort of understanding and agreement that uh, leads to everyone not feel frustrated and lost, because there are
Yeah.
certain sometimes when the DMs just or GMs just ghosted everybody, and now the players are running around like what's happening,
Yep.
and why it's why DM's no longer talking, and
Yep.
we like other people have to step in to be the voice to talk to the play
Exactly.
to the DM, just which is frustrating. So yeah, I mean, well, scheduling can.
Amazing.
Hmm?
Sorry. No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying that another way you can do to handle scheduling is maybe instead of doing weekly to maybe do it like by post, play by post, like when like if everybody's there, just like Beboop. I think that's what Beboop right was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it that's certainly a way to do it. If everybody's available, we'll run that game. If not, well, maybe you could play like another game, or just skip that week, etc., etc.
Yeah. Get a poll in. Get a poll in before you play, before you reach the point of playing. Um
Yes.
that's a it's always good to have understanding players that are absent. Like it's a good thing to be self-aware in general, I feel,
Mm-hmm.
because again, a lot of this game is truly just the answers boil down to, oh, you should have communicated better.
Mm-hmm.
There should have been better communication, etc., etc. So yeah, it is quite interesting um, how much of this game is actually just social management or social interaction and communication, and being aware of your situation and aware of other people's feelings and being considerate of them, of course.
I agree. Also, again, sorry if it's like the macros are, the scenes are flickering. They're trying to figure out the best way on the fly, but hopefully it's gonna be better as time goes on. So So sorry if it's like giving you a brain aneurysm, switching, seeing us go back and forth. But yeah, uh, I I agree. It is like it's a healthy conversation to talk the DM
Yeah.
as life happens. So there's nothing you can do, as I said. So it's the beasts that just keep existing. It is quite
Yeah.
literally like father time in terms of in sports. So you can stave it off as long as you want, but ultimately it's just gonna
You
take.
gotta
Yeah. So
you gotta shoot out, man. You gotta get to the penalties.
yeah, true.
You gotta take the shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess then also it's like, I mean, I guess it's worth bringing up that like you can, like, how entitled are you in terms of like how much of a right do you feel to getting mad as the DM, like getting a little upset, like not mad is a bit like too much, but just a little tiny bit upset, especially because as a DM it's so much about like planning and like setting everything out and like having that thread kind of cut short. How do you feel about that, Hez?
Well, there's certainly sort of frustration
Yeah.
behind a canceled session because you as behind the scenes you work hard trying to talk, trying to like prepare for the session, and if the players don't usually like respond or tell you like maybe like 2 hours in or on the day off was saying, hey, I cannot come. Well, now it's and there's no longer a majority. Well, it feels like you just wasted time to prepare for that session. There is certainly like, how to say it, a feeling of what were you describing it as? Entitlement?
I guess so. I don't know if that's the right word, but like definitely the right to feel upset.
Yeah, I think there's certainly like the right to feel upset, especially if it's blatantly like everybody's just gone every single session.
Yeah.
There's certainly like the right of feeling upset and frustrated, which the DM should communicate on that and find a middle ground. If there's not, well, campaign is cancelled. And at that point, what can you do? But while I say that, the DM should still be understanding on,
Yeah.
hey, life just happens. So you need to
Yeah.
at least, figure that out and make sure you recognize that, hey, life is just gonna come out of nowhere at just next time. But if if it's becoming a serious problem, then at least tell me. That's that should be
Yeah.
the communications for the
For real.
for like for the for between the DM and the players. Again, that's the lesson, isn't it?
Yeah, it is definitely, it just comes down to just the repertoire that you have, the players and the DM, and how close they are, and also how clear they are. I think is more important than anything. So yeah, I think scheduling is always an issue, but it's not because there's like it's just the nature of this game. But then also I guess it's like another question that I have is that like how do you feel then that this has changed over time? Like, is this a trend that you saw when you were first DMing, or is this more of a thing now than it was back then.
When I was starting, since everybody was in the pandemic during that time, there's a lot more free time. So I certainly recognize that, since everybody's locked in, that means everybody is, has free time from their life. But now I see it as a trend recently, especially when the world has now opened up, as people are going back to their obligations, or the individual or the new ones are, the new players are recognizing that, oh, they can't anymore, right? And another trend that I'm seeing right now is impulse playing, as they think a bit. I think it doesn't help because of Baldur's Gate, right? As they think of TTRPG as, oh, it's a video game but in person. I think that's fun to play. So they think it's a plug-in play, which is possible in certain versions of the game, like West Marches. West March most definitely you can do that, but regularly it doesn't work that way. So you have to let them know, like, hey, you can't just plug and play, which bumps them out, and then they'll just either leave, not play anymore, and if one of those impulse players ultimately decide, hey, are able to join campaign, and they realize, oh, it is not something that, oh, I just joined in because I thought it would be fun, but I didn't realize it takes so long. Then they start ghosting you because they feel bad, they don't want to talk to you about it. That's the trend that I'm seeing right now, especially today, which sucks, but that's the cost. It really does. That's the cost of being Dungeons and Dragons being popular now and become mainstream.
Yeah, and also a bunch of, it's just a bunch of new people joining, which is always great. We want new people to join. We want more people to enjoy the game. That's always the goal. But yeah, then we also have to do the work of sharing resources, sharing kind of that sense of community, making them feel included, making them feel comfortable. So I don't think everyone is doing that work either, by the way. My hot take.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think a large part of the community still stays incredibly gatekeepy. Especially to women and AFAB individuals, but yeah.
We just, unfortunate, and I'm surely there's ways to handle that, but there are some people some DMs who are just ignorant on it.
The easiest way to handle that is not to be a douchebag.
Yeah,
it's not to be an asshole.
Exactly. And the thing is the DM's position is also very tempting to a lot of individuals because of the power that it gives people. So there's certainly bad actors. There's more often than not bad actors in the seat, and that's why we have so many am I the asshole D&Ds, because of that. Usually either the power, they become power drunk, or it's just a situation they just don't know how to control. So,
which is the perfect segue to head into the next segment of our show here.
Fantastic.
Am I the asshole with Hasn't He, where we dole out judgment for bad behavior, if there is any in these posts. Do hang on as I forward some posts to Hez.
Yeah. So while T is giving me the post, so I just want to continue on talking about the seriousness that the situation with GMs. If you realize that the GM that you're playing with is a little bit power hungry, I considered leaving that table, because it is now, once you realize that, now it seems that it's a ticking time bomb that's something's gonna happen for that's gonna explode, and see uh, it's gonna explode over time as you like play with them. So you just have to fix on that. Consider leaving. So yes. Oh, I got it. I got it. Copy
I
link.
got one more.
Oh, three?
Actually,
We're doing three.
I have a lot more, but yeah.
Oh my.
I think
yeah.
so because we can fit 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could fit 3. Okay. Let's hop on over to this one.
Harold. No,
Harold.
kidding.
Okay.
Harold is taking a nap today.
Okay.
Ah, awesome.
All right. Let's stop.
All right.
All right. So, yeah. Am I the asshole for asking my roommates to not play D&D at our house so often? Ooh.
Interesting.
So, oh, there's an update, but you know what? We'll just go down to the post.
Let's read that later. Yeah.
My 32F brother, 29 meters, is the DM for a D&D campaign. My brother is also my roommate. Our 2 other roommates are my brother's best friend, who is part of the D&D campaign, and then my boyfriend, who is not. Anyway, early this year, the players decided to start playing more often, and now it has become every Saturday night at our house. If you work a full-time Monday to Friday 8 to 5 p.m. job, you can understand that Saturdays are the only day where you didn't work earlier in the day before and you don't work the next day. It's the only full free day. And even if that were the case, I still ask that every Saturday at my home wasn't taken. I feel like when you have roommates, you still have to be able to compromise, and what I'm saying for isn't a big ask. I tried to compromise with my brother and the players by asking that they play only 3 Saturdays per month instead of all 4. My brother said no. I then asked if they could do 3 Saturdays and 1 weekday. My brother said no. I asked if they could do 3 Saturdays and 1 day at someone else's house. My brother said no. It seems that my brother is the ultimate decision maker, even though sometimes the players can be somewhat open to compromise. They end up going with whatever my brother decides. And then my brother began a second campaign at our home. So now every Saturday and 1 weekday, his friends are over at our house for D&D. Now, every once in a while, they can't play due to schedules or whatever, but on average, they are playing 3 to 4 Saturdays per month, plus the second group playing 1 weekday most weeks. And sometimes, when they do have to miss a week or 2, they'll end up making up for it by playing twice a week or playing a longer session. The players doesn't seem to comprehend how often they are at my house. Our dining room is the D&D room, and the room next to that is the media room. D&D can be loud with the music and talking over each other and shouting. My boyfriend and I don't get much time to spend together during the week, as he works late hours and we're both exhausted from our corporate healthcare jobs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bless your hearts.
Yeah.
So we like having Saturdays to spend in the media room playing video games or watching a movie in the evenings. But also, just not having guests over every weekend would be nice. We can't afford to move out on our own for another year or so. So in the meantime, the rent here is cheap, but the living situation sucks. I think if you have roommates, there will always be need for compromise. At the end of the day, I just want to be able to have a plan 1 week in a month where there aren't a bunch of guys hanging out in the house. Not just, oh, they couldn't play tonight at the last minute. I want to know in advance that it's a free, calm night in my home to make my own plans with my boyfriend and my own friends. And I think asking my roommates that they only play D&D at our house 3 Saturdays per month is more than reasonable. Or am I the asshole? Nope, you're not.
Nah, you're really not the asshole. Actually,
Nope.
you're a hero. You're in a healthcare job.
Yes, that's for sure.
Bless you and your boyfriend for your service. Yeah, no. What are your thoughts? Go for it.
This is a reasonable complaint and reasonable request. Honestly,
yes.
like imagine like you're tired working and you still and when you get home thinking you're gonna have like some peace and quiet, you
Yeah.
see a bunch of people start screaming loudly of just someone shouting, "The Demogorgon is on my ass! We need to run!" Right, very loudly.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
this is a valid. They try to compromise. First off, it's not
Yeah.
that hey, you're banned. This band, they
Yeah.
tried to compromise. So
Very chill
I
about it.
you're very chill about it. And honestly, I think the his brother is the asshole.
Yeah.
And how
The
old are
outright
they?
saying no is bad.
My
32
god,
and 29.
my brother in Christ. 29-year-old male. That's crazy.
That's too old for you to not, know when someone's being like, hey, can you
Also yeah.
can
Also
you
the friends are
chill out?
yeah, also his friends are fucking douches as well. Like, come on. Come
Yeah.
on. Like, at least
I
speak up and say,
just
yo.
I just feel so the brother is the asshole on two separate things. One is, just outright saying no to OP
Yeah.
and not like even thinking about kind of talking it out with OP or even just like coming to a compromise or anything. Just like
Mhm.
being nice about it or like being, oh, I'm so sorry, you're right. We should be more considerate of you.
Mhm.
But also on the second point, it's like the OP does not feel like their space is their space.
Yes.
Everyone should feel like if you're paying rent, you're paying
Mhm.
utilities, you're paying bills, you should feel like you're at home and you should feel safe and comfortable in that space, and you should have that is like you're paying for that flat, you're paying for the apartment or whatever. You
Mhm.
should put your foot down, and you absolutely have every right to be like, no, you can't host it every single Saturday, or like, can we like take this and can we like reschedule this to something some
Mhm.
other day or like some other time, or like let's come to some kind of compromise.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, OP, you're not the asshole. um
Nope.
you're
Oh,
you're
also,
very valid.
come on. No one else can offer their homestead to play D&D? What? That's
And they're
like
all 29 and 32. Like, you guys have
that's
your own spaces.
crazy.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that's crazy. And if not, you guys are working, right? You could most definitely just rent out a room from a local gaming store. Like,
Yeah, like,
honestly, like for it's but you could just pull in together some money and pay for like $5 to play D&D. That's just to pay for like the amount of hours it takes to like to
yeah.
rent a room. I think that's pretty reasonable enough. So I
Everyone can pitch in too,
yeah
Like, how much does it cost? Like, for 3 hours, I would say maybe £30.
yeah
10 pound an hour, £30. Yeah, that's nothing.
is the DM the I think the brother is the DM, right?
Yeah, brother's
Because
the
yeah,
DM.
brother and the players. Yeah, I think
Or
this is
at
his
least the
way to
brother is the host, at
yeah.
least in every situation.
It's I think the brother just wants to feel like, aha, I'm in control. I
Yes,
guess
you're in my space, and
you're
if
in
you,
my space, yeah.
yeah,
And on the
if you
players,
fall out of line, you lose my apartment. You
yeah,
lose. It's like, okay, man, you're 29. You're a
yeah,
fully
dude.
grown man.
Ugh. Yeah, dude, it's crazy that like there's people older than me like acting this way.
He's older than me as well. That's old, dude. Like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Near
You're
30s and
ancient.
you're acting this way. Like what maybe it's the sibling thing again. You know, since they're
can
siblings.
see that. Yeah. Yeah, I can see a brother going, no, every time you ask. Like, no, I'm
My
not going
sister,
to. Fucking
like,
shut up.
bro. Oh my god! If that happens to me, oh boy, it's not gonna be a fun conversation.
No,
So
I mean, I've done it to my sibling, and my sibling has done it to me. So
yeah,
I can see this being like a no. What are you gonna do about it? You can't do
yeah,
anything about it. You gonna tell
yeah.
mom? Okay.
Like, again, children
It's just
behavior,
weird.
children
Yeah,
behavior.
childish.
So, so
Childish.
all right, let's go to the comments before. Do you want to check the updates, or you want to go comments?
Let's check the comments first.
Okay.
One or two.
Sure. Not the asshole for wanting reasonable accommodation from your roommates. If your brother owns the place and doesn't need your rent money, he has more power in this situation, which means he can be a huge tool about it. British. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no. What are you apologizing to me for?
Apparently, I'm feeling childish today. I'd say just make Saturday night incredibly goddamn low sex.
I love that. Just fucking loud sex. Hell yeah.
Bro, try new kinks. Turn up the volume. Fake it if you have to. Even jump on the bed while moaning for 2 hours should take some magic out of D&D night and make your brother pretty uncomfortable. He's being an ass. You be an ass if you can afford to.
Oh my god, that's fucking awesome.
Oh my god, imagine that conversation. Oh my god, with their boyfriend. It's like, yo,
Imagine
boyfriend, I have a plan.
hey, this is gonna be so devious and cunning.
We're gonna hot
Imagine-
steamy sex night today.
Imagine they get that, like, okay, the ND sessions last for like what, 3-4 hours.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, sex is not lasting more than 1 hour. No
Yeah.
way. No way.
Yeah.
They come out
that's
of the room and they're just like, hey. Every player is just like,
No,
we
just-
heard
you-
that.
Just play some adult videos. That's at that point, you know.
Oh
Put it
yeah,
in the
that could
loudspeaker.
work too. You don't
Yeah.
have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, so
crazy.
that's crazy. All right, what did OP said? My brother does not own the house. I'm not sure where people are getting that from. Everyone here is an equal roommate. Okay. Basically like a college dorm. Actually, I have the master's bedroom and pay most of the rent, but I still consider everyone equal roommates. Aww.
Nah,
Actually-
you're too nice, Ovi. I
Yeah.
would have swung. I would have been like, "Fuck you guys, I'm swinging. I'm
Oh my,
biting."
what? What's this? What's this other
Guerrilla
one?
warfare.
Oh my god, the comment below. Schedule poker night to start 1.5 hours before his game night. He'll make it strip poker with the old folks.
What?
Basically, you play poker
Uh-huh.
an hour before, and when they arrive, it just turn into strip poker. And every time
I
you lose,
don't get the connection. I guess.
so basically,
Oh,
poker,
it's in
strip
reply
poker.
to the. Okay, no,
Yeah,
it's in
yeah.
reply to that comment. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I was like,
So-
huh?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Next one. Not the asshole, but you need to start being an asshole.
The update. Not being the asshole. You need to stop being the asshole. B. Come on, you can do
Start.
it. I
Yeah.
know.
Don't-
I can. I believe in you.
Don't defer to their plans. Set up yourself up at the dining table on the Saturday before their game. Tell them you're using the room and they can set up elsewhere. If your brother gets mad, tell them tough shit. As he has made clear,
Yeah,
nobody owns the
yeah.
dining room. Invite a few friends who happily have your back for a board game night if you want to. Yeah, actually, that's fucking based. I would certainly do something like
Yes.
that as well. Or
I
just
love
put
that.
up
I
a
love that.
huge diner spread for you and your boyfriend. Stop letting him railroad you.
Yes.
What's good for D is good for me, is has.
Exactly. It's just like, no, it's a romantic night with my boyfriend. Leave me the fuck alone with your stupid nerdy behavior.
They're fucking. They're just giving it.
They're just
like,
fucking. on the dining table. My God.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh no, that I mean, if the boyfriend is into it, he might
Why
be there. I
not?
mean, it's them, you know.
Yeah,
But
it's totally up to them. But
I think
there's a
it's
couple of
total,
options.
I think it's a total fucking power move to like do
Yes.
that. And that's like the best power
On
move you
the
could
dining
ever generate.
table.
On the dining table.
Oh my God, we need to
Okay.
read the update.
Okay. All right. Okay, wait, hold up.
I know you
There
guys come here for the cutting analysis and the super highbrow opinion, but really it's just an opportunity to make sex jokes.
You're fantastic. Actually, this one. Not the assholes, but stop letting your unemployed immature brother rule the house. 2 Saturdays a month is plenty. They need to find another place to play. If he keeps being selfish, uncompromised little spoiled brat about it, then put your foot down. They replied, OP replied as, I should have made this post months ago. I don't know why it took me seeing so many people telling me to stand up for myself to finally see that I've been allowing him to walk all over me. You're absolutely right. It's my house too, and I should be allowed to schedule a media room for myself for some Saturdays. Let's go. Yes.
I love that. That's the juice.
This is why the internet is good sometimes. You need to talk.
Juice.
That's the juice. All right, let's go to the update.
Little hams, you can do it.
All
I
right.
hope you're better off now.
Update. My brother and I talk in person after reading all the comments. He agreed to speak to the D&D guys and see if they can all compromise in giving me one scheduled Saturdays with no D&D house. I'll put it on the calendar in our kitchen each month. Fantastic. That's great to hear.
Good.
That's a win.
Good.
That's a big fucking win. You know,
Good.
I don't know, like on your own, right? It feels like it's in this situation it's a power in numbers, honestly. Because there's D&D guys and there's her with her boyfriend, right?
Right. Yeah.
So now that Reddit is on her side, oh, now there's like a shift in balance.
The power of God and anime on my side.
You're right. So yeah, but I still think the power move of having sex on the dining table is still a good option.
It's hey. Would you say that the option is on the table? Thank you. I'll be here all weekend.
Oh boy! Oh no! Oh no!
You're welcome.
Thank you. I need a laugh. I need that fucking laugh so hard, bro. Oh, that's good. But yes.
I can see our viewership slowly dwindles into 0 viewers because of my stupid pun.
But still, verdict, not the asshole for me.
Not the asshole.
Yep.
We need to have like a gong sound or something. You know, like
that's that
not
could be
the
fun.
asshole, and then we just pronounce with a gong. Yeah.
Oh. Right. Oh my god, I read that wrong right away. Oh no. Oh god. All right, I need to get my mind out of the gutter from there.
Yes.
I need to get
I can't do this. If you bring the same energy, I lose it.
Okay, I need to like take it out. Ooh. Okay. All right.
We're professionals.
We're professionals. All right. Am I the asshole for blowing up at my husband because he counted his work on our D&D games as one of his chores? What?
Okay.
I'm confused. Okay.
Is it the
maybe we'll see. I 35 feet, and my husband, 35 meters, have been together for 10 years. Oh, happy marriage. Blissfully happy, no notes. Awesome. Uh,
Aw.
After COVID, we got into D&D. We have weekly game that runs from 3 to 4 with 3 other friends. Oh my god, the attention span requires that. Bless
I
them.
know.
5 of us have been going on adventures for the past few years, meeting constantly over Zoom. I've been having a great time overall. My husband is the DM, which means he does a lot of work preparing the session, right? This includes coming
Okay.
up with the characters we are going to have conversation with, figuring out the battles we're going to fight, and so on. I really appreciate his work. Healthy. On the other hand,
Yeah.
I've been feeling like I'm doing more chores in our partnership. I cook a lot, clean the kitchen, help with the laundry, but do most of the driving. We tried splitting chores
Mm.
before. There was a period where he would fold laundry or do cleaning while I cook, but it didn't last beyond a week or two. Oh, okay. I normally don't particularly mind, but life has been especially shit lately due to health issues in the family, and I think it puts extra stress on us. So the
Yeah.
other day I cooked dinner. During dinner, he was giving me a sneak peek on the magical items he made for the blacksmith in the new town, and I guess I didn't look as excited. So he asked me why. I said, I'll be excited when you clean up the kitchen after we are done eating. This started a major argument, and we really don't have many of those. So it was a bit intense. Okay, sorry, I need to pause on that. Really? You gotta start an argument for your wife saying, "Hey, can you clean dishes?" Huh? Sorry, that's just me.
I don't even know. Wait, that's a major argument. Okay.
Yeah.
How I didn't appreciate his work on the campaign.
Yes.
My brother in Christ, it's a game.
It's a game. Yeah, I
Brother in
countered by
Christ, she
saying
loves
he's
you.
yeah. I countered by saying he's free to work on his hobbies as much as he wants to, but it's not the same thing as helping me out with the chores. To
Yeah.
this, he countered that his work on this D&D campaign count as a chores. No. Just like
No.
cooking and cleaning, he said he provides a space for hanging out with our friends every week. In a way, he's organizing, scheduling our social life, and that it takes a lot of work. No. I thought this was
No.
absolutely bonkers perspective. This is where things escalate because I was sort of befuddled. I still am, and he got really hurt. He did say the fact that you're asking this shows you don't understand how much work I put into this campaign. For the record, I did run a leg of the campaign as a DM for a few weeks, and it was a lot of work. But it was a hobby, at least to me. It should be.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It really
thing.
should be.
It was a fun thing I liked to do, not something I needed to do like a chore. He pointing out that I don't need to cook either. We can afford to eat out every night and hire cleaning services for sorting out the apartment. No, that leads to a path that you will have no money in the future because you do that.
Yeah. And even if you do have the money, and even if you will continue to have the money, God willing, everything
Yeah.
goes well. Why can you just not do your chores? Why can't you just
Yeah.
do one dish, my dude? Like,
Yes,
what
that's
is
true.
wrong with you?
He's not wrong. We can afford it, but still, it felt weird. Within the rights, I eventually
Yeah.
let it go. You shouldn't. But I feel like I'm going to need some sort of resolution to this because I can feel the resentment
Yeah.
bubbling up in my chest. Talk to your husband. I don't want to win an
Yeah.
argument. I'm not looking for vindication. But can someone give me an insight into this conflict? Am I wrong? Am I being an asshole here? Thank you.
No,
Nope.
honey.
Nope.
No, you're being realistic.
Yep. The husband is like my mindset during the last 2 years I had,
Yeah.
where I literally just full send into DMing, is doing like
Yeah.
everything that I can to improve or work as hard as I can to make quality games, which
Yeah,
leads
you
to
were
me
a
being
full-time DM.
oh yeah, it leads to me being burnt the fuck out, and now I'm in this state of being like, stop, bro.
I'm here, bro.
I'm here,
Uh,
man.
Man,
So,
life is just like weird.
yeah. And I think your husband is in that phase right now. And honestly, the only way to like get him kicked out is, trying to talk to them,
Yeah.
not like, don't like, criticize, their
Yeah.
ego, right? Because that's just gonna lead to a huge fight you don't want
Yeah.
to.
It just makes
And
him defensive. Don't give him a
yeah,
chance to be defensive.
yeah, just, be like, fuck them like a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Ironically, it is just talking like a fucking kid, and
Actually, I don't know
yeah,
if this might be good advice because why should
yeah.
she have to mitigate her feelings just so that he can be talked to like a kid and like be treated gently, but then he didn't give her the same courtesy. He just started an argument over something she said,
Mm,
which was valid
you're
that she
right.
said.
You're right. Fuck
So
it. Just be the last person, on the dining table.
yeah.
Yeah, just be like that.
Sex on the dining table. That will solve your problems.
But
Surely.
yeah,
No.
honestly though, just honestly, just start the conversation again. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, communicate, but like I feel like if he hasn't listened so far, I don't know which other way you can say any of this to make
Mhm.
him listen any more differently, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the only thing you can do is communicate, and if he does not understand, then
Well, maybe.
girl, you got problems.
Yeah. Maybe take some time off. You know, like do your own
Yeah,
things and leave the husband be.
distance.
Distance.
Yeah, distance from the campaign,
okay.
maybe.
Now this is like now conversation between relationship, but we're here. I think it's healthy to like have some time to like distance from one another because you've been together for so long, for 10 years,
Yeah.
right? Maybe you do so
Yeah.
much together now. Maybe you have some time to be
Just-
alone with it. You separate yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, I just mean like distance in terms of just, maybe you guys are spending way too much time together because
Yeah.
it seems like they're both work from home. They're both kind of,
Yes.
in each other's
Mhm.
space constantly.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of separate, like, hobbies and identities might help a little bit with,
Mhm.
oh, you do this, you do that. That's cool. That's amazing. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not a therapist. Please don't take my word for this, but
Yes.
just
We just here to have fun.
feels, yeah.
This is not a professional advice. We're just here to bring
No.
our own opinions about
I
it
am
and see how
not
it goes.
Lanaya. I'm not a licensed therapist.
Licensed therapist. Yes. But yeah, not an asshole, honestly. Just
No.
just a couple disagreements.
Yeah. Just
That's-
and
that's
he
my
seems like he's just, he's not pulling his weight in the domestic labor department. So I'm sorry, girly pop.
Oh my god. The guy is like most definitely the guy's the typical,
Yeah.
I don't want
You're
to do
not
cleaning.
You don't appreciate what I do for a campaign. I write things down.
We need more.
I'm creative.
We need more husband wives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. We need more male wives. Where are they?
male wives.
A dying
Where are
breed. A
Yeah.
dying breed.
Indeed.
Ugh.
Indeed. All right, let's check through the comments.
As to JV's point of like bringing it up calmly, she did. She was very calm at first. She was like,
yeah.
"Oh, I just wish you'd clean up sometimes.
Yeah.
That would be cool."
The guy escalated,
Yeah,
being like,
it just was
"What?
weird.
You don't appreciate what I do. You don't. Why? You
I
know
DM
how
our
hard.
campaign.
I DM
It's
our
the
campaign,
same
you
as
know
sweeping the
hard.
floor.
Yeah, left and right. That's just writing. You know, that's just running.
So what if I loaded the dishwasher incorrectly? At least they got like water on them. The soap didn't go, but you don't appreciate anything.
Oh my god, bro. No. To help
You,
to pay for that, bro.
I know,
Okay.
right?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
All right. This comment. Hobby time is hobby time and not chore time. Exactly. Not the asshole. I GM for 5 years. We're almost the same. Yeah, it's a lot of prep work, but that's a hobby time. That took away from time spent painting miniatures and reading or other games. It did not prevent me from cleaning, cooking, etc. Laundry still has to get done. Which, you know,
Period.
I'm still in the process of, you know, trying to get back into things because, oh my god, the D&D did quite literally took over my life. So,
Yeah.
his argument is laughable. Agreed. And there's that. Oh my god, this guy went, you know, analysis mode here. So, I think you've been blissfully happy because you have a tendency to just let shit go. You've let shit go to the point that now that he has something that involves work is seen as a chore when it's firmly a hobby. Just ask yourself, how many times you've bitten your lip or just put a complaint aside to keep the peace? Oh my god. Such a therapist. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what an empath.
Oh
What
my
an empath.
god. Oh my god. That's honestly his personality, you know.
Yeah.
That could be another reason. Which
I feel so too. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
he seems a bit abrasive.
Yep.
Like,
Man.
yeah.
He's so manly, man.
Yeah,
Man.
man. For real. Like, what are you doing?
A
Be a
manly
male
man
wife
is
or be nothing.
a manly man is just a male wife that hasn't found their potential yet.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you have to be a himbo to be a, successful, manly man.
Yep. Your husband is being ludicrous. Oh my god, so specific in the wording there.
Ludicrous?
Trying to,
I love that
ludicrous.
man.
Yeah, and trying to avoid his fair share. Having run games for nearly 40 years, Chad, I have never once considered it as a house chore. Yes, it requires time and effort, but it's a labor of love for a hobby that I'm invested in.
Exactly.
Well, so filled with wisdom. It's not the same as washing dishes, mopping floors, or scrubbing toilets, which needs to be done to maintain the household. Does OP have any hobbies? Start treating him like hubby treats D&D. See how he reacts. Not the asshole. Man, 40 years. Either you're really
I
old
know.
and you're still using Reddit, or just you started young and, either way, you're old. Why
Yeah.
in Reddit? Why in Reddit?
Wow, you can't just. Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why they're on Reddit.
Why in Reddit? You're old.
you, can, you can't just
So-
call people old. It's ages. It's ageism. We'll
Yeah.
get canceled.
No.
Cancellation. This madman has.
They're too old. Now
I mean,
you can
they're
use the internet
35
whatever
in
you
the
want.
story.
But you can go. You can use the internet however you like. I'm just memeing. But still, if you're old, I'll call you old. That's it.
You heard it here first, folks. If you're old, he'll call you old.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I don't think so. Not an asshole. That's my verdict.
Not an asshole. Gong.
Go. You just. I think that's our thing. You're just gonna keep
Yep.
doing that.
I'm gonna do that now. I'm the gong now.
Yeah.
Look
All
at
right.
me.
Let's.
I'm the gong now.
Fantastic. All right. Let's go ahead and check out. 2 months ago. Am I the asshole D&D edition? Thank you for letting us know what edition it is. For telling a table manner that their boyfriend can play D&D with our group.
Interesting.
There's some tea in this. I think there's some massive tea in this. Oh, JV did say something. I think if things are like she said, they really haven't had many conflicts. They should just talk about it. He gotta do these chores, and if he thinks he can't because of D&D, then just stop DMing. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, again, I feel like that one guy in the comments was cooking. He was like, "Oh, I don't think you've had no conflicts. I think you just let shit go, and you just like let things pass over."
Yep. That's for sure. Okay, all right. This one has massive tea. I could already feel it. So, last year, 16 female at the time. 16 foot at the time, very tall, was involved with the Dungeons and Dragons group at a local youth center. That's cool. We had a solid group about 5 players in our DM. The youth center, the grammar is. Oh my god, it's horrendous.
I mean, there's 16.
Oh my god. Please, the punctuation. Please capitalize. Oh my god. Sorry.
They're children.
Our DM, the youth center had a age limit and went up the age of 25, I believe. Our players were all between the ages of 15 and 18, with our DM being 26 and some 11-year-olds coming in on occasion. One day, one of our players, 18 meters, who we'll call Al or AI, decided to bring their boyfriend, 25 meters.
No. Look at the ages. Has 18 male and 25 male.
Fuck. You're right. Sorry, I was too focused on the gay part.
I was like, no, focus.
Focus.
This might be predator behavior.
Oh god. Oh god. With him, without letting anybody know. We all just kind of suck it up, but I immediately got really bad vibes from that guy. Multiple people in the group got the same. Oh no! Boy! Oh boy! Oh, yo, we don't need another Dr. Disrespect situation here.
No, we don't.
Please.
Disgusting.
At the time as well, there was another person in the group, 22 male, who we'll call Yuri. He always pissed everyone off, but I won't get into his story. Oh, come on.
Please.
This is like cooking right over here. We were talking about Yuri in our group chat since he wasn't in it, and we were discussing the possibility of kicking him out of the group because he was making another player uncomfortable. Al or AI joined in on the conversation and decided to add their boyfriend with our consent because he could help.
What? In game? He could help? Or like,
no,
I don't know.
Out game, I think. Oh no.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, yikes.
No.
Brother. So, the boyfriend joined the group chat and started saying that he wanted to get very violent with Yurei. Started saying very graphic, violent things, and suddenly the entire group was concerned for the safety of Yurei. So we informed the youth center and they went on watch for the boyfriend and told Yurei not to show that day. Al hears about this and kind of brushes it off, and then a week later he asked us if his boyfriend can come and play D&D with us that week because he hadn't played in years and wanted to get back into it. Multiple group members immediately reached out to me to tell me they were uncomfortable about the idea, but they were scared to say no and asked me to. As a 16-year-old girl at the time, I myself was uncomfortable with the idea of a 25-year-old man with violent tendencies and a drug addiction, by the way. Out!
What?
Out!
What?
Out!
Boy.
That was something we learned about meeting him. Playing D&D at our table. While I understood his desire to get back into the hobby, I just couldn't let it happen. So I told Al that I wasn't uncomfortable with the idea, with it due to age differences, and the situation during the past. I informed
Yeah.
the 2 other locations in the city that offered open D&D groups, gave them all the information I had, and that was all. Base. Fucking
That's so
base.
good.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
this 16-year-old more mature than like
Dude,
so many of the
honestly.
grown people that we've
Dude,
seen
and
on
the
the
connections,
ATA. I
she just built,
know.
dude, she is like navigating life properly.
She's connected to the nines, bro.
Bro, that's for sure. Where was I? Da, 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 da. Gave them Al and his boyfriend got extremely upset and said I was being selfish and it wasn't fair
Wasn't
to
fair.
exclude him. That wasn't fair, yes. So I said that if he wanted to play D&D so bad, then whatever, I just wouldn't be playing anymore if that was the case. The boyfriend left the group chat right after, and Al wouldn't talk to anyone in the group for weeks. To this day, I still don't know if I'm wrong here or not the asshole. Nope, you protected the group and you protected the group well.
I think you were put in a situation that really didn't, it's a potentially unsafe situation.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you didn't have to get through that 16-year-old child.
Oh, yeah.
An 18-year-old child.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
All right.
hope that the boyfriend cut loose.
Oh my god.
Like, I hope the 18-year-old ran away from
you know
the
what?
boyfriend.
I thought, okay, I was like saying earlier, because I thought, oh
Yeah.
shit, gay, let's go, right? And then,
Yeah.
the pedophile intention is strong with this one. Oh, sorry, the PDF file.
The PDF file.
Yes,
Intention.
the PDF file. Yeah, that means they probably met while the younger one was still a minor.
Yeah, very likely. Very fucking likely. In which case, this man is a groomer.
Oh my god.
I am hoping that the children in this story are safe and are fine. Please, you guys handled yourselves very well, especially the OP. But oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry that you were in this.
Yeah.
This is just
they're protected. They're protected. Yep, you did good, kid. You're right.
I mean, better than a lot of DMs would have done as an adult. So you're so good at this.
39-year-old.
I know, right? He's 39-year-old. Can't talk to his wife.
All right. Not the asshole. Kick Al out of the group. Thankfully, he left on his own. That's awesome.
Good.
Yeah, she's a paladin. She
is a paladin.
At the time, I was playing Druid and Warlock.
She was playing Druid and Warlock. No, you were playing paladin. Sorry.
Maybe I should look into paladin still. Yeah, you're playing it, yeah.
No, you're right. She was paladin. I will not see her any differently.
I mean, okay, this is a valid concern though, right? That's one weird age range the DM is grooming you. Maybe it's not referring, like, I think this energy shouldn't go to the DM, but go to the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I don't think the DM is grooming because she sounds like an employee.
Yeah.
Like as per what the OP said anyway.
What's she saying? Oh no, she wasn't. Don't worry, Lamau. I probably should have clarified. The DM works at the youth center, so her job is to run games for the people that come into the center. I want that job, please.
Yeah,
please.
Me too. I want that job too.
So her job is to run games for the people that come into the center. I do agree that the center's age range are a little strange, though, especially for a tabletop game like this. And skepticism as
one of the games that I DM'd at the art gallery was for 16 to 24-year-olds. So it really does not give you and it was like a safe environment. There were multiple like safety individuals involved. I was very far away from all of the players, and yes, I was an adult, and there were a bunch of like youth people. It was for the youth to get involved with the local art scene, to get involved with the local heritage scene, to get
Yes,
involved with
sir.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was not grooming. That was like I know what that DM is doing because I've done that, and don't worry, she's probably like the only safe individual there.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt like the DM should step in, but I felt like
Yeah.
this is a situation that the other
Why
players.
didn't she?
I think the DM didn't know, honestly, and I felt no, she reported it, right?
Yeah. And
so
and then there were watchful eyes on the boyfriend or Al, I don't know.
I think that they wasn't able to step in, and it just happened. Maybe they were busy doing something different, and then this just played out without their attention to it.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
very, very unfortunate.
It just sucks. Like my only complaint is that a 16-year-old has to be the one to say no.
Where is the adult in this situation?
Where is the
you're
adult?
supposed to be the one looking out for this. Because, like, 100%, if I was in that situation, I would have told Al and his boyfriend to fuck the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, no, this is for young people. You're 25. Go away. You're not young anymore.
Yeah, that's for
fuck
sure.
Off.
And dude, there are ages between 15 and 18. Why is the 18-year-old in this situation?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Very strange.
Yeah,
no, he was not a part of the youth group.
He was the
Because
boyfriend.
he's not a youth. He was a grown man. Like, youth groups are mostly just like 15 to 22, maybe 16 to 24 at a stretch. 25 onwards, you're basically a carcass, bro.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You're a corpse.
That's for sure. So I don't think you're an asshole. You're a paladin, and you just protected the other. And yes, you're a child. It's unfortunate that you're put in this situation.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have been.
Shouldn't have been. Nope.
Anyway, that was wild. Also, when Jamie was putting the emojis in the chat, I felt it. I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, no. I'm also panicking.
Oh yeah. Oh, baby, that was horrendous. Okay, I think that's it.
What a nice clump of really related like AITA stories.
Oh,
put those together.
This one was a good one. A lot of funny moments. Oh my god, and horrible moments as well.
Very nightmare moments.
Moments.
No gong for this story. I can't gong anything in this story.
It's just unfortunate all around. And oh my god,
the worst and the nope.
You have to you imagine forcing a kid to make this decision. Like, what? Be the one who's stepping up for you. Come on, man.
That's crazy. That is insane. That's wild.
Yeah, honestly, come on.
That and for the child to do better on conflict resolution than any of the fucking adults.
Oh my god. Unfortunate. All right, we'll move on from this.
Yes. Maybe RPG horror stories if you want to check.
Sure. Let's check this out.
I think it levels the playing field when neither of us have seen it.
Yeah. So let's go top all day today. Yes.
Yeah, top works.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a long one too. Oh
baby. You
Oh
know
boy.
it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Trigger warning. Just a little bit. For those who are listening to
Yeah.
this audio, trigger warning. We're gonna be talking about insults. So,
Yes.
insult ruined his niece's D&D game. I play D&D with a group of friends who I go to schools with. Me, the backseat druid, two other guys, human warlock and hobgoblin fighter, and a warlock sister, human monk. Very okay dynamic,
Eh,
in my opinion.
yeah. What?
So, class. Sorry, that's what I meant.
I know, but who's your anyway? That's fine.
Yeah. Then, of course, the DM. It's the campaign full of back and forth travel between the Nine Hells and the Prime Material Plane. We usually meet at the DM's house. She lives with much of her extended family, including her uncle. Oh no. Sorry. He is her mother's
Yeah.
younger brother. And about 5 sessions in, he started begging DM to let him play too. Oh my god. She was kind of reluctant at first because, in her words, he's kind of cringe and a mind child.
I love this person.
But 2 sessions later, she let him roll up a character, Lizard Folk Wizard. Sorry, I already
Lots
have a
of
bad feeling about it.
casters. Lots
yeah, I
of
know.
casters.
Yeah, yes. So he joined us in a random town that wasn't really noteworthy. We had a few sessions on the road where nothing of note happened, but once we get to a city, I just read ahead. His antics were started getting going. He would from here on out be a wild horn dog and be maximally weird about it as possible. And when his niece refused some of more graphic or creepy requests, like him using mage hand to on the princess to oh no. Oh god.
Oh
He
boy.
he would then go on a rant about how he feels women shouldn't be a DM and then plays off a rant like I'm just teasing you, DM. Oh my god, this just reminds me of one individual.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
You probably know who am I referring to, huh?
Yes, I do. And I agree.
Oh boy! Oh no! Okay, where was I? And that is not
think
even
you
counting
do
his
that, baby. Sorry.
counting
Go
his
ahead.
frequent rants about modern women. Usually prompted by some interaction with the opposite sex in the
I'm the
game.
modern woman. I'm ruining all games now. I'm
Like-
on a podcast too.
Oh my god! Like when he
Sorry.
tried aggressively flirting, more like sexually harassing a barmaid, and got rejected and wanted to back off. He went on a rant about how impossible it is for men to get laid these days. You shouldn't do that anyways. And how you can't even look at a woman nowadays without a bitch crying. Okay, R word.
Oh
Fuck off.
wow.
Fuck off, will you? Please. Fuck off. Towards the guy, by the way. Fuck off.
Yeah, no.
He
Bye.
He legitimately seemed to think that he was saying was funny or relatable. 4chan. 4chan
I
energy.
know. 4chan energy.
Granted, this was the time he got wasted at the table, and he did apologize for that particular outburst, but he would occasionally drop the mini sexist rant here and there. Oh boy.
You know
JB
how
said
many
that-
times I've gotten wasted?
Yeah.
How many times I've gotten wasted, but not one of them has, not even one time have I been sexist or racist. Any of that. You know
Yeah.
how easy that is to not
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, it is
To
really
get
easy.
drunk?
Yeah, very, very easy. I got drunk too. I never went to rant like that. Like,
I
what?
know.
Most of the time, I'm just being
Yes.
my drunkenness is just being like, you guys are awesome. You're amazing individuals. Basically, I'm like Oprah.
Same. I'm so affectionate when I drink.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, JV read ahead. Oh boy.
Me too. Me too.
The final straw, though, was when we encountered a family of travelers who happened to be carrying loot. That guy was drunk again. A mom, a dad, and a son, young adult, and a daughter, young teen. Oh no. Hobgoblin fighter killed the parents and the son cause he is kind of a murder hobo, and Uncle Lizard Wizard helped him to kill them. After they died, he said, no, I'm not gonna read that. No, I'm not gonna read that.
No, I
no.
don't think you should. Yeah. No, let's not.
Oh, I'm not gonna read it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
DM then said, before you do literally any of that, she reveals herself to be a dragon made of magma. Your
Oh my god. I love that.
your
STM is
your dingling burns off before you even get within an inch of her. He then says, well, what the fuck? She just say, sorry, but sometimes things.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He then says,
I love
I'm
this.
sorry. And then he said, they happen when the DM ruins the fun, just to be politically correct. No.
Nah.
It is nah.
Nah.
Bro,
Nah.
you're just. Oh shit!
We're getting rated. This story, not on this story. Thank you, Divine, for the raid, but this is the weird fucking story to raid on.
Okay. Oh my god.
God,
wait.
we're dying here, Divine. We're dying.
Oh yeah. So just a quick recap. So this guy, right? The problem is a big incel and is ruining the game by about to do the R word on a teen girl who has been murdered by one of the other party members. So and the DM just come in and say, yeah, your PP is gone and is burned because
Burned off.
the girl was a dragon, magma dragon. So yeah. So and now the guy is being like, you're being politically correct. No.
I'm trying to, prevent grape, but okay.
She was not doing that. She was actually, preventing you doing the things that makes the table uncomfortable. That's it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
she then said,
That's
well,
what you rated on.
yeah. She then said, well, if you hate my DMing style so much, then go. He then stormed off of his room and threw a big fat temper tantrum that we could hear for hours. She was just glad her parents weren't home so she could avoid the family drama. Oh, God. An uncle.
Wow.
This is an uncle.
An uncle. This is somebody's uncle, guys. What the fuck?
34-year-old man. Or 30-plus-year-old man.
Four.
Afterwards, he begged to be let in again and again over the course of the week. And unfortunately, the DM agreed on the condition that he's abstained from alcohol the entire day before playing D&D. One more fuck up and he's out. I told her I think letting him back was a bad idea, that I genuinely feel he's ruined the game, but she's going to give him one more chance. So we just told her we will be there to support her if he acts like a jackass again in and out of game.
Yeah, alcohol doesn't change your personality.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Story. Wow.
Oh my god. TLDR, DM lets her uncle play D&D with us only for him to act like a total drunk incel the entire game and throw a tantrum when he gets kicked. He decided to give him another chance. No, I'm not gonna do that. No.
Oh.
Sorry, uncle. I know we're related in some shape or form, but fuck off, will you? Get out.
Yeah. Sorry, uncle. You're kind of awful. You're like really bad. You're awful. Also, welcome Raiders and welcome new viewers to our Twitch channel. Oh my god.
I'm sorry for the thing that you walked into. No, towards the Raiders. I'm sorry. Just come on.
What the fuck?
It's just, oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There's that.
with all of the previous stories, at least we had like triumphant moments somewhat,
Yeah.
or like it was sort of understandable, like, oh, a couple having disagreements, okay. Oh yeah, sure, it was really only the 16-year-old one that we were just like, oh god, this is bad. Yeah, we officially found the worst one.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
That
Oh
uncle is the
my.
asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Never gonna.
No. The uncle should be fucking behind bars, by the way.
Oh,
He should be
my
in jail.
God. That. Uh, my God. I hate this. I hate this. I will. It's on site. Okay, you gotta understand.
Launch him into the sun,
Like
honestly.
if this bitch is on my table and does this shit, it's on fucking site, and I will
Yep.
fucking kick you out of the game. No, don't do that. Especially on the like, yeah, fucking
Yeah.
alcohol doesn't change the. As JV said, alcohol
Yeah.
doesn't change the personality. It just enhances it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're a good person, then guess what? Alcohol just makes you bubbly.
Yeah. So. It's, okay, we're moving on. Oh, what comment says? First and foremost,
Yeah.
I find it absolutely disgusting that this man wants so badly to engage in ERP with a family member that's presumably younger than him. I will kick him out after the first round. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
me
That's it.
too.
Everybody's have the same thing. Okay. I think that's enough for RPG horror stories. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a wild one to start with.
Oh boy.
Hey, this is a good time to send us some questions in the chat,
Oh yeah.
because it's unstructured chat time,
Yes.
and we would like very badly to change the subject. Hey,
Yes.
how has your day been so far?
Pretty good. Behind the scenes, I've been doing some little quinkadinks and changing some things.
Ooh.
Yeah, for those who are raiders, this haven't happened before, but look at this. So, if I talk long enough, I will be, the things will change. Hopefully, if I just talk too long enough, and things just like this. Look at this budget. The budget is so good.
Oh,
I worked so hard on
so
this.
clean, oh, so clean.
So clean. So yeah, yeah. T as well. So yeah, there is like a little bit of difference.
Wonkiness.
Wonkiness. As you can see, if we talk long enough, it just zooms out to big screen and then it goes back in. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but we're just gonna test it out and it's gonna improve through time. So yeah, this we have budget to do this. Yay! We got zoomies.
We
So
got the zoomies, guys. We can't stop.
yes. All right. Harold doesn't have one yet. Harold doesn't
are
have
y'all
one.
ending after the questions, or are you doing more? We might be ending after the questions. That's the last segment of the podcast. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see here. Nightbot Disco asks, "What's the best homebrew monster you made or seen?" T. I'll throw this one to you.
I made a 3-headed dragon called the Fumao Drake. And it was very cute.
Ooh.
And it was a dragon. So I really loved it. Another one that I made that was an NPC that I built from scratch was Roundkel. That was an archfey that was cursed. But like homebrewed into his own thing, into like this weird eldritch fucking horror almost. There was another one, but I mean, I'll throw it back to you, Has. What about you?
The one that I really enjoyed the most
Yeah.
was it was a long time ago. Um what was it? It was like a manticore type of hybrid that is- that is that is like has like large AoE that it does at the end of the term that forces players to like not get close to it sometime, and does grab things and has poison if you don't break out of it. I That was very fun. It made players scream a lot. That's for sure.
Nice.
My, so yeah, that's basically the ones I created. The one that I saw that I thought was like really cool was I believe um it's a monster in like a Strixhaven, like I put in Strixhaven that I saw that I have to like
Yeah.
balance a bit. I forgot what it was, but I remember like having so much fun on home, like using that homebrew monster, and yeah, that's it.
The Manticore
So
is awesome.
yeah, AOE, and then if you get close and you get grabbed, and if you don't, you know, if you don't escape in time, poison damage each time you stay, that increases over time. So that was fun.
Nice.
Yep. So there, that's it. Oh, actually, if you don't mind, T, I want to
Yeah.
go to a little little rant a bit for
Oh,
one
my
specifically.
friend, please do take the stage.
So yeah, thank you so much for allowing me. So to uh, if you guys don't know, Wizard of the Coast has been releasing brand new content in D&D in general. Right now, since they removed the concept of editions, it has become just D&D. They now refer as the new content as 2024 rule set, and they've added a lot of changes into the characters, the classes. They've added cool things and some confusing things. They've one of the things that they've added that is major is called epic boons. Basically, by at level 18, you can get like boons such as if you miss, you still hit boons, and there's like concepts of like now that backgrounds now will offer feats. They for like druids, they've like instead of taking over like the entire like health pool of the creature they transform to, it will now just be temporary hit points based on your druid level. So and it's cool with that. They've also introduced made officials from Tasha's some rules from Tasha's. They made transfer to now 2024 rules, which now it's really updated and really cool. Now you have the most updated versions of 2024, but
Right.
that's where my praises stop due to one thing, a couple of things actually. I saw that there's like a severely lack of uh, support for the DMs.
Oh,
The Dungeon Master's Guide I do not like. While they do provide templates for adventurers and for campaigns, it doesn't feel it doesn't have like the tips and tricks that usually third parties have for their Dungeon Master's Guide. And they've added new things, bastions and such. Also, they did not fix the CR system. I'm sorry.
mm,
They said that they're not gonna fix the CR system because they said that they're not gonna change the previous CRs that pre-existing adventurers. So
That's a
yeah,
bummer.
that's a big bummer. If you don't know, CR systems is a mathematical way to balance a encounter in D&D, and it is severely broken, which it can be easily to um, can be easily too easy for the players or too hard for the players really easily. So yeah, yeah. So um my result into my overall feeling into the new things that's been happening is as I believe that this is should have been 5.5 or
Yeah.
or such, but since they removed the additions, I think this is can be a potential failure because, for example,
Mhm.
I have a friend who has a major interest into this, said that if a parent was wanting if their child wants to play D&D and they ask the parents to buy their edition, and they go to Barnes and Nobles or any bookstores that has D&D, there's gonna be two things: 5e or Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, and then which one would you? Then the parent will have to pick which one. If they don't ask for help, honestly, they'll probably just gonna pick 5e because that felt more, oh, 5th edition. Maybe this is the most updated one, right? Rather than
Yeah.
you know, rather than D&D. So, and for me, that's what my friend said. But for me personally, this is not necessarily necessary, and it sucks that they didn't add changes on it. My opinions about D&D has gone down the drain ever since OpenGL and that whole debacle, and this just leads towards that trend. So yeah, that's my opinion about it. Have you heard about anything about it? See?
Here and there, like bits and bobs, not like too much in detail. I have not heard, but from what I can hear from what I heard from you just now, I feel like they're really gutting the DM like a fish a bit. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
But yeah, the amount of features that allow players to re-roll their stats for almost for free is concerning. That's for sure. So the balance has definitely shifted from from an equilibrium somewhat into the like the player side.
Player favored.
The player side.
Yeah. Which
Yes.
okay, I mean the DMs are on the player side anyway, or should be ideally, but like how are we supposed to create engaging content and engaging encounters if you're not gonna balance the CR, dude?
Yeah. So here's
Yeah? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry, Beboop said, I mean, considering the whole thing last year about replacing DMs with AIs, not a huge surprise that they haven't put as much thought into the DM.
Yeah. So yeah. So here's my thing right now is that the way Wizard of the Coast is like shifting the balance of the players, make it seem very heroic fantasy. So, while you can still use homebrew rules to most of the things that GMs are most of the things that I should say things that Wizard of the Coast is makes the game more heroic fantasy, which is a feature
yeah,
which has a space, but but it's just now it's like so obvious and it's so difficult for the DM to like balance it in a way to uh balance it in the way that allows the DM to be easier to like, balance it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's my opinion.
I know what you mean. And with what Beat Boops has said, I feel
Yeah.
like WOTC really, really, man, you gotta get
Also,
some good faith
yeah.
on your side again, man. Like you
yeah.
gotta do some PR.
Also, JV, that's perfectly fine. I really expect like there's some people like many people disagree with this fact with this. Um, it that's just me like having this conflict of interest or conflict opinions. Just stem like my thing is stems from like I want D&D to be like as best as they can, but whatever they're doing right now doesn't feel like that at all. And that's what conversation like this is pretty good. Because we
Is for
like my heart and from your like what you're saying as like your matter of opinions just wants the best for D&D ultimately by the end of the day. But for me, I don't know, I don't feel anything about it. I'm now more hesitant to play 5e systems 5e system games and look forward to play like other systems overall. So yeah, that's my rant. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I just personally see a lot of wrong information from what I know. Aside from what I learned, the new damage has extra DM8 tools. Yeah, there's like weapon properties as well. They that's certainly like a both sides thing. Which is but I just don't feel
on the grander scale. I feel like that is very that is so.
DMG. Okay.
Oh, that's a master guy. Okay.
Yeah, just for you.
I think
you
we'll
guys
have to
just
wait
look out.
for the entire thing to come out.
Yeah, just wait for the entire thing for out. But for me personally, it's just I don't feel like that I'll be playing much five that has much faith on it. So hopefully they'll be able to bounce back. And
quite sad.
Yeah, quite sad. But yeah, maybe I'm being on like as JV said, most of my stuff is from the player's focus side. Maybe I'm jumping on the gun, though. We're talking about Wizard of the Coast here, so.
I mean, if Beep Boop's comment is anything to go by, then I don't think that you have any good reason to have faith in like them trying to balance the DM experience as well.
So, yep.
I just feel
it's funny to me that is one hilarious thing that they said that they want to like optimize, like streamline the combat experience more. They don't need to. It's already streamlined as it is. And them having putting more things, more rules makes it not that, in my opinion.
True.
So.
Truing.
Yep. So that's it. If you have if your opinions is different from mine, that's perfectly fine. It's your own, so yeah.
They're not two separate entities. The corporate side dictates a lot of what the designers can even produce. Like they're not two entirely separate things. Like the corporate side also is responsible for a lot of the faith that comes with the public relations side of it. So I think either way has as a good enough basis to be like, I don't know, guys. It might not be the best thing that's coming for us. It's fine to disagree, but like it's a bit, I just feel there's also reason for you to not want to,
Divine, that's a valid point. Jeremy Crawford is, they said they're players, but I again, it is also like stems upon from my criticism for Wizard of the Coast of what they did with the AI thing, with OpenGL and such like
Um,
that. For me, at that point, since I don't know much about Jeremy Crawford, it feels corporate speak in order to
yeah,
have you feel like attached to it. That's why I'm like
yeah.
skeptical about it.
You're like, oh,
So
don't worry, guys. I'm one of the kids.
yeah,
How do you do,
yeah,
fellow
yeah,
kids?
yeah. So basically, just like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway,
Unfortunately, a corporate will just, I mean, it tends to kind of rule over most other sides of any
mhm,
any company, because in capitalism, cash is key, cash is king.
mhm,
Whatever
yep.
makes them the most
So
money is the decision they'll end up making.
yep. So yeah. Ultimately, we from ultimately, as JV has said, there are reasons for both sides. Indeed, we just simply need the books to come out. Sorry, not JV.
It's
Divine.
divine, yeah.
Divine. I think there's a reasons for both sides. We just simply need the books to come out. I agree. We'll see
Which
if
is, yeah,
my gut feeling is right.
I
And such.
feel. I mean, even if it's not right, I think you're valid to feel that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
what Boop said. Like, happens a lot in video gaming companies. I hear a lot about how there are a lot of passionate people on the design side, but just get overruled by corporate into making pay to play cash grabs. So
Yep.
yeah, that's why all of your source books are £40, $40,
Yeah.
$60.
Also, did you? I don't know if you heard, but they're doing like something similar to a like gaming pre-orders, like video game pre-orders, and a lot of people doesn't vibe with that.
No, why would they? It's kind of
Yeah.
foolish.
Yeah. So right now there's like pre-order. You could if you spend like around 350, you get all the benefits and such like that, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, but
you know.
with an actual video game, there is incentive for pre-ordering somewhat, at least. With D&D, I'm just like, okay, what's the incentive? Oh, I get it a little bit. Okay,
And you can get it,
cool.
and you can get it for free. Nakalala on the internet.
Wow, amazing.
So yeah, there's that. It's hey JV, yep, that's that's a good thing. Yeah, I prefer thinking of positive things rather than dreading things. Yeah, that's for
Okay.
sure. That's a valid
Cool.
valid one. Valid thinking, but sometimes like I will do the same too, but it's just it changes on how I feel depending on the entity that's using it.
Listen, man, we've been blindsided a few too many times by similar entities. It's fine to
Yeah.
feel either way about it.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. That is actually move on from there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We just need to wait till then. So I think it's to move on.
Yeah.
I think it will be important to bring out the things that's been working behind the scenes. No.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead and
unveil
announce
a
it.
little bit. Well, okay. Shit. I have the privilege and the honor to announce that we have a Patreon now. And that will be linked somewhere, I'm sure, in the chat or somewhere, I'm sure. If when this goes onto YouTube, it'll be in the description.
Yes.
Do consider supporting us. We will have, you'll get access to all kinds of exclusive content, polls, votes, everything. You'll get a little shout out on our screen. So yeah, you get all. There's a lot of tiers, and all of them are equally valid and equally appreciated by us. So do check out our Patreon. It goes a long way. Helps fund this wonderful project of ours.
Yeah.
That's
If
one
you,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Let me just copy the address from it. So
Yeah.
here you go. If you don't mind, y'all, here you go. For Patreon, yes, that's there. For if you're wondering what we do, we for the money allocated there, we'll use to help.
Yeah, it's our Patreon. That's why the it's for me and us.
Yeah. It's for like daily dialogues.
Yeah.
And we're gonna use the money there to get better content, improve our content as well.
Yeah.
And and we're just gonna use it to pay artists, do something better. As much as I like to keep drawing, oh boy, is it difficult. It takes some time to do so.
It's hard, yeah.
So-
it'll just be our little fun for this podcast alone. That's why the Patreon is only to Deity Dialogues. So you can be sure that any money you send will be going to us, the podcast, not into our pocket. So yeah, that is for our entity, for our little show here. Please consider supporting us if you can, and if you have the means to.
And if sorry to step in,
go ahead.
but if you can't support, don't worry. Just you interacting with us, talking to us, and have fun with us in Twitch or in YouTube as well. That's perfectly fine. You can support us as well. Also, you can share it with your friends.
Yeah,
We're cool. Yeah,
we're awesome.
we're awesome, as you can see.
Yeah, we're not chaotic at all. And another thing, I do believe this Sunday our second interview is coming out on YouTube. So that you need to check that out, guys. That's a fun little sit down that we have with Peachy, our lovely friend.
Yes. It's gonna be awesome. It was awesome interview. So I'm excited to see guys.
Hear everyone's thoughts.
Yeah, honestly. So I think anything else worth mentioning?
No, I think maybe two or 1 more minute for question.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Yeah, don't forget. Subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe.
Yes. Subscribe to YouTube, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please consider following us on Twitch.
Why you're here?
Or subscribing to Twitch.
Why you're watching in YouTube? You should join us live.
Yeah, why? Why? What are you doing over on YouTube? Fucking come over to Twitch.
Yeah. So, just do both L.
Fucking skill issue, dude.
For sure. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. I think it's a good time to head out. So yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope that you enjoy today's content. If you do, please consider hitting like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and if you're a follower, please follow us. Every single bit helps. And yeah, we have a Patreon, as we just said. It's gonna be in the description. And support us if you want. If not, just watching us is perfectly fine as well. And yeah.
And continuing to watch us is just as good.
Yeah. Yes. And consider sharing us with your friends as well. If you have clips, please share them in the Discord as well. We have a chat there. And yeah, share your funny moments. There's a lot of funny moments this today, so I would love to like have some clips of that. So yeah,
Yes.
without going on further, it is I, Has, and that person over there is T. And
Yep.
yeah, see you next time then. Bye.
Bye.